Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to another reading. Let's see the overall energy between you and the person you're connecting with or will be connecting with. So we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we also have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. You know, this is interesting because I feel like something's going to happen very soon, Aquarius, and it does kind of require you to remain optimistic and hopeful when it comes down to whatever's about to happen to you very, very soon. It does feel like something positive. And it could have a lot to do with love, all right? Especially with stay optimistic about your love life. But let's focus on you first, and then we'll jump over to your person. Keep in mind the roles can be reversed and time is fluid. So this could either currently be happening or may be happening at a later date. But let's focus on you first, and we'll jump over to your person. How does Aquarius currently view this relationship? Okay, so far so good. We have the Six of Wands. We also have the Three of Cups. And then we also have the Fool. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Wands. We also have the Two of Cups. So far so good. So far so good. Let's focus on your person though. How does this person currently view this relationship? So we have the Moon. We also have the Sun. What else? And then we also have the Strength card. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Star, and then we also have the Tower. Okay. You know, I feel like this person to the right of me, and keep in mind the roles can be reversed here, right? This could very well be you that I'm talking about to the right of me. But I feel like this person really needs to prepare themselves for what you have to offer / bring to the table, because you're definitely building a relationship here with someone that you have every sort of intentions of having something long-term with. And I feel like that's something that they really need to prepare themselves for. You know, remember in the very beginning of the reading, I was saying that something very soon is going to happen. And I was thinking that it was going to happen to you. But again, this could all resonate vice versa, right? But very, very soon, you know, this relationship between you and this person can definitely lead to something more serious here between you and them. But it does kind of require this person to be optimistic. It does require this person to be hopeful here. I feel like this person in particular really does struggle with the level of the unknown, right? Because the level of the unknown, like, you know, it does require you to have faith. It does require you to have hope. The level of the unknown can be extremely scary for a lot of people, especially because this is that type of person that likes to know what they're getting themselves into. They also come off to me as somebody who's very cautious on top of that. You know, I feel like they're trying to remain hopeful here when it comes down to you and them. I do, but again, with the Tower to the Moon, it's something that they definitely do struggle with. And I feel like it does have a lot to do with the fact that they tend to think of, you know, the worst potential outcome that could come out of this entire situation here between you and them. But at the same time, I do see this person trying to remain hopeful and optimistic here. So it is a good sign, but I do feel like at times, regardless if you're consciously aware of it or not, they tend to think about how this relationship between you and them can possibly go south here. But I do like the fact that this person really is trying to remain optimistic here. When it comes down to you and them, it's not an easy thing for this person to do, but they're trying. And that's one thing that I do like, that they're really, really trying. But they have to really prepare themselves, right? When it comes down to you and what you're trying to offer and build with them. Because I feel like the only reason why you're involved with this person, the only reason why you're continuing to pursue this person and build upon this relationship has a lot to do with, you know, the fact that this is somebody that you feel really good about. Not only that, but this is somebody that you feel like you're very compatible to on top of that. So there's a lot of reasons why you want to pursue a relationship here with this person in particular. I just kind of feel like this person really needs to kind of prepare themselves. But let's see what else we can get. I'm actually curious to see how this person feels. Let's do that. How does this person currently feel within this relationship? Aquarius. So we have the Page of Wands. We also have the Three of Cups. And then we also have the Empress. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, and then we have the Four of Cups. It's more of that overall energy of somebody really struggling from within to remain optimistic here. You know, this person's looking at both sides of the coin here, you know, like they are looking at this relationship and how it can possibly benefit them, how it could possibly bring them happiness, joy, love, all of that wonderful stuff. But they're also kind of looking at the situation in a way where it could possibly backfire in their face, which is something that they do want to avoid. But yeah, this is like that type of person that really loves to know what they're getting themselves into before they dive in head first. You know, you're quite the opposite of this person. That's one thing that I will say. It's like the more you get to know this person, the more you build a relationship with this person, the more you feel comfortable enough to take a chance on them, right? Because if you didn't necessarily feel this way towards this person, you would basically be, you know, experiencing what this person currently finds themselves experiencing. I want to look at this Page of Wands and this Three of Cups because I feel like this is them essentially feeling like they have to gravitate towards someone, like a family member or a friend in regards to their relationship with you. I feel like this is them kind of seeking outside advice, to be honest. Tell me more about the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands. I do feel like this person does have the tendency of talking a lot about you and their relationship with you, but more of the story is that I feel like this person is highly being encouraged by people around them to really give you and this relationship with you a chance and let go of their doubts and their reservations. But at the end of the day, it does kind of require them to take a chance no matter what anybody tells them. And that's something that this person is well aware of. But I do feel like there is a lot of people around them that is encouraging this person to take a chance. But I feel like this relationship that they share between you and them really causes them to feel not so safe and secure. That's kind of really what it all boils down here for this person in particular. The fact that they don't feel so safe and secure within this relationship that they share with you, it's kind of hard, right, for them to envision a future at times. It's kind of hard for them to remain optimistic. This is something that this person really does battle with. And yes, it's something that they're currently battling with, you know, while being involved with you. But I feel like this is kind of like a vicious cycle that this person has a tendency of, like, you know, experiencing on their end, where they meet someone and then they see the potential there, but it's like they're way too afraid to go after it because, well, what if this happens and what if that happens, you know? There's just that level of uncertainty that really bothers this person, and the fact that they don't feel so confident like you do when it comes down to pursuing them and building upon this relationship that you share with them, you know, it makes it a little bit challenging and hard for this person. How does Aquarius currently feel? So we have the Three of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. I do want to look at the Three of Swords. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles. We also have the Ten of Cups, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Cups. Okay. You know, when it comes down to this person in particular, you're really hoping that things really do play out the way that you essentially want it to play out, which is very simple. You know, you're investing all of this time and energy towards this person, this relationship, for a reason. That reason is very obvious. You know, you want something amazing to come out of this entire situation. Especially given your past. You know, I feel like you invested a lot of time and energy towards, unfortunately, the wrong person. So you're really hoping that this time around, you know, this entire situation does really work out in your favor here between you and this person in particular, because you don't want to get disappointed. You don't want to get let down, nor do you want to look back at this entire situation and feel like, damn, like I wasted my damn time. You know what I mean? So you're really trying to stay optimistic here. That's one thing that I will say. All right, what actions will Aquarius take towards this person or moving forward? So we have this is interesting. This is interesting. Because this is kind of like an overall energy that's coming forward for you. And I'm pretty sure it's going to reflect on their end why you're showing up with these cards. But this is kind of like an overall energy of not wanting to start over. Not wanting to start over. Let's see what that's all about. Yeah, this is like an overall energy of not wanting to start over. Hold on. Let's look at your person. How does this person, what actions will this person take towards Aquarius? They're moving forward. So we have the Three of Wands. We also have the Knight of Swords. And then we also have the Hermit. See, this is like this person coming in out of the blue telling you that they kind of need their space from you for whatever reason, which is something that I do want to kind of look into. Tell me more about the Hermit. We have the Seven of Cups. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Then we got the Eight of Wands to the Four of Pentacles. There's a decision that this person has to make here, but they're very conflicted about this decision that they know that they have to make. I feel like this person just needs their space to really think long and hard about what they want to do here and how they want to kind of proceed forward. I want to see what this decision is about, to be honest. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Where is this going? We have the Lovers, we have the Devil, and then we also have the Chariot, and then we also have the Nine of Cups. The bottom of the deck, let's talk about this overall energy. Your person is experiencing a lot of inner conflict, and it has a lot to do with the fact that it is very difficult and challenging for this person to remain optimistic while being involved with you. Now, to be completely honest, this could have a lot to do with maybe something that you did on your end that's contributing to this inner conflict within them, or this could have a lot to do with them and very little to do with you. So just keep that in mind however it resonates. But because this person is experiencing so much inner conflict within this relationship that they share with you, it's really causing them to really question what they're really getting themselves into here, okay? That's what it all boils down, right, to this person, is that they just want to know what they're getting themselves into. And the fact that this relationship is causing so much inner conflict within them, it's something that's very hard for them to ignore, but it's also very hard for them to ignore how they feel about you and how, you know, how much this connection honestly means to them. So I can see why this person has a whole lot of figuring out that they kind of need to do on their end, because it's not one of those situations where they're involved with someone that they don't feel strongly about, because they are. That's kind of besides the point. But it's like, it's complicated for this person because they don't want to continue to feel this inner conflict that they're feeling. They don't want to continue to find themselves second guessing what they're getting themselves into when it comes down to you. But then again, it's like they don't want to lose you either, because, you know, you mean a great deal to them. This relationship, you know, it makes this person very happy. We get rid of their doubts or reservations and the inner conflict that they're experiencing on their end. I kind of feel like the fact that this person's asking you for space, not asking you for space, telling you that they need space from you because there's just a lot of stuff on their mind and there's a lot of things that they need to figure out. Your mind is already assuming the worst here, which, I mean, I don't blame you. You're definitely assuming the worst here, and it's causing you to think like, great, this relationship is probably coming to an end and I'm gonna have to start over all over again. And you know, here I am wasting my time again. You know, it's causing you to really feel that way. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. We got the Two of Wands. We also have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Judgment, and then we have the Three of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. The fact that this person's telling you that they need space from you because there's a lot of things they need to kind of figure out, like I said, it's causing you to automatically assume the worst, right? I don't see you kind of letting this go, though. Like, I don't see you giving them space. I don't see you doing any of that, because it's very alarming to you to hear that from them, because it's causing you to think the worst. It's causing you to think, great, now I'm going to have to start all over again, and this relationship is coming to an end. Why do they need space? And did I do something wrong? Like, I kind of feel like a lot of stuff is running through your mind all at once just by this communication that's coming in out of the blue from this person, basically by them telling you that they really do kind of need their space from you because there's a lot of things that they need to figure out, which we already kind of went over, you know, everything that's kind of going on their end. But I feel like you're really trying to kind of get down to the bottom of, like, well, why does this person need their space from me? And, you know, things like that. I just kind of feel like you're trying to figure out where this person's head's at and why they're asking for this space in the first place. Let's see the outcome here. I'm kind of curious to see what's going to end up happening here. What's the outcome here between these two? So there's definitely going to be a lot of distance here between you and this person. I do see that happening. But you know what's interesting is that as they're creating a lot of distance here between you and this person, I kind of see you, for the most part, respecting that. You know, respecting the fact that they need their space, respecting the fact that they need time to really process things on their end and figure things out. But this is still very much so, like, affecting you either which way, because it's causing you to think that when they do resurface back up here for you, Are they going to come in and just end things with you, or are things going to be okay between you and them? Like, this entire situation is really starting to kind of concern you. Like, I feel like you're trying to be patient, you're trying to be understanding, you know, you're trying to respect the fact that they just need their space to really think things through, which is cool, whatever. But I feel like you're worried, like, when they do resurface back up here for you, what are they going to say to you? Like, are they going to end things with you, or are things going to be okay? I'm kind of curious myself to see. Let's see what else you can get. What actions will this person take towards Aquarius? We have the Tower, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we also have the King of Cups. I'm not shocked. I mean, we do have the Devil here on this person's behalf, and now we have the Tower. These two cards are basically linked, so they typically come out together. You know, I don't see this person going anywhere. That's one thing that I will say. So if you're worried that they're going to end things with you, don't worry about it, because I don't see this person ending things with you at all. But one thing that this person is seeking for out of this entire situation is change, right? They want things to change. They want to feel better in this relationship. And that's something that you really need to kind of help this person out with. And I feel like a conversation can definitely change absolutely everything here between you and this person. I love the fact that they're coming across as a King of Cups, though, because the fact that they're coming across as a King of Cups just goes to show that, you know, when it comes down to what they're seeking for, right, and the end result that they want here out of this situation between you and them, it does kind of require them to be open and honest about it. And the fact that they're coming across as a King of Cups is a really good sign, because I feel like the likelihood of this conversation happening here between you and this person is very likely to happen. Because a King of Cups is somebody who's emotionally mature, somebody who's not afraid to express how they feel. They kind of know that in order for things to start going the way that they want it to, they're going to have to be a little bit open and honest about their personal struggles within this relationship, so that way you're aware of it and you can do whatever it is that you possibly can on your end to try to make this process a little bit more smoother for them, because right now it's very challenging. And as much as they want to face all of this head on by themselves, they need help. And they need help from you, all right? So I'm not worried about this relationship moving forward. I'm not. Okay, so we have soulmate. We also have codependency. And then we also have release your ex. Very interesting. Codependency for me as a reader represents the Devil and tarot. And then release your ex, it's very similar to the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is advice for the person to the right of me more than anything. They have to kind of let go of their own doubts, their own reservations, their own little narratives, right, that they've created in their mind in reference to you, in order to fully experience this relationship the way that they're supposed to be experiencing it. Like, they're not supposed to sit here and constantly worry about you, or the what if this happens, or what. They're not supposed to be going through that experience. They're not. But it does kind of require them to kind of take that chance and that leap of faith, which is something that this person does struggle with, because this person doesn't do well in the level of the unknown. Most people don't, to be honest. So, I mean, I don't blame them, right, for feeling the way that they feel, but no matter how you want to look at the situation, it requires them to take a chance. That's what it all boils down to, and that's something that this person just needs to accept. If it backfires, then it backfires, right? I'm pretty sure this is not, this person's first relationship, right? I'm pretty sure this person has gone through heartbreaks, right, prior to you coming along, and they've survived. They've overcome it. It's the same thing. Nothing changes, right? They don't really have anything to worry about, but the more they cling on to this fear that they have, the more challenging this entire situation is going to become for them. This experience is not supposed to feel this way, is basically what it's saying. And the reason why it feels this way is because they're making it this way. No one is doing this to them. Like, no one is forcing them to feel the way that they currently feel and constantly think of these doubts and these reservations that they have in regards to you. Like, nobody's doing all of this to them. They're doing it to themselves, and that's something that they have to be consciously aware of, because it's not necessarily healthy for the relationship or even for themselves, okay? So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. Also, too, for those of you who want to follow me on Instagram, it's linked in the description box down below, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.